What's up, everybody? Hi. How's it going? Dude, we rapid fired those ones out this morning. It was pretty cool. We got through Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra, and I still got a voice left. It's awesome. What's up, Liv? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming back in. How are you? Lynn, you are totally a part of the fam, Liv. You are awesomeness. What up, Sunshine? Hey, Cappy Goat. Hi, Shells. What's cooking? Like Melissa's saying too, we're gonna keep it to the limit today so that I can get charged up for tomorrow, because we're doing the collab tomorrow. Me and Frankie are doing her birthday all signs on her birthday. So like if you guys are a sign that didn't get read today or didn't make it to one of the lives or anything, I'm gonna make a post this evening. I'm gonna make the post in the title card so I can text them over to Frankie, and then I'll make a post to let us know, and then not sure when, but I'll release the live at some point too. So it'll just be here like ready, that way you guys can set notifications and get started. Maybe I'll release it tonight. Maybe I'll set it up tonight and release it so it's just hanging out. I don't know. That's when I'm doing the producer stuff. That's when I'm behind the scenes. That's when I'm an emperor instead of an empress. Remember, we all have masculine and feminines. So what's cooking, guys? This is a retrograde to remember, isn't it? You know what? Hold on. Let's check I haven't had a chance today to check the Schumann scale. Let's see. I want to see what's going on with it, because this retrograde has been freaky, hasn't it? There's a lot of wild stuff going down. Hey, Brittany, what up, girl? Aisha, what up? All right, let's see what we got on this. I'm just curious. Are you serious? Yeah, okay, there it is. Okay. You know what? Today is just more of a green energy. Yeah, the worst of it hit yesterday. Today's a little calmer, but look how it's like rapid. Like, hold on, I'll get closer to the camera. Hold on. I'll get closer to the camera here. See how it's like, even though it's a green, it's like a rapid fire, like quick heartbeat pulses, like an EKG type of a thing. Think of it as like, okay, like those ASMR tapping videos. Normally, a normal tap would be, days business as usual. It's just another Thursday. We just cruising along. This rapid, how close the pulses are together, it's like a rabbit tapping their foot, fast pace. So that could lead to anxiety or even like heart stuff. I can see that. That makes sense. So, all right, I hadn't checked that yet today, so I was like, might as well. What's up, EK? How's it going? So yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll just do that. I'll cut it to what we've got now, so that way I can get to bed on time. White Star Line policy, lights out. Get to bed on time and get everything prepped and set up. And then that way we are singing happy birthday to Frankie on camera. I don't care if it flags me because I don't have the rights to happy birthday. I'll buy him. I can afford it now. So if I got to, but we got to. I wonder if should I like go get a little cake or a cut? I mean, I'm like 2,000 miles away from Frankie, but digitally I could eat it. No, then I got to go back to the gym more. All right. Well, maybe I'll draw a picture of a cupcake or something like that. That's better for the figure. All right. You guys ready to read some cards? Hey, Allie Angel, Spinny Hugs girl. What up? How's it going? All right, let's dig in. Sorry about the schedule keep flippy-flopping. I've been experimenting with it from that post that we made a few weeks back, since I'm getting ready to open the personals back up and that. So we're getting there, but I think we finally got this locked in. I was telling Melissa earlier, I'm like, we never should have showed my Virgo placements the 9 a.m. time slot because I want it. And I'm kind of like an early riser anyways. Oh no, am I getting that old? Am I getting to the point now where I want to get up early and go to, oh no, I want to get up early to go to Waffle House with the cronies and have coffee, talk about the good old days. Oh no, I will not let that happen. I will not let that happen, even if I have to watch Peter Pan tonight. That's if I got to, I got to. But I'm watching the one with Dustin Hoffman. Hook was my favorite Peter Pan, but that's just personal. I don't know. Why am I putting these away? We're using these things. But see, because now I'm starting to think of like, oh God, I got stuff to do. All right, let's do some super chats. Let's go for it. All right, Rohama, what up, girl? All right, let's see where we're going to. We're going to go over here. And thank you guys for the super chats too. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Least I can do is try to help. All right, let's do it. You ready? Starting off with a Brittany. Have I asked you that before? Like, do you prefer your name pronounced with 2 syllables or 3, like Brittany or Brittany? I've wondered. Just curious. Just Archer, for some reason, Archer likes asking random questions. All right, you're going to be at, oh, I missed the good timestamp for you. I'm sorry. Okay, now we're going to wait, Brittany. You're getting 4:55. So what you up to? Okay, let's go. I wanted to give you a good timestamp. All right, what's the reason behind my Libra's recent silence? And will I hear from him soon? All right, I got you, girl. All right, God, you heard Brittany. What's the answer? What's up with the Libra? And will she hear from him soon? 10 of Pentacles. No way. Okay, hold on. Yahweh. That's your name. Anyways, 2 of Swords, 8. Okay, 8 of Swords leads into the 2 of Wands. Do you know what's going on? The reason Libra's cut down is he's got some kind of a job change thing going on. Either he's fighting for a promotion or completely changing jobs or something. He's gone quiet because he's internally working on leveling up. But here's the reason. Here's the point that I was like, are you serious? I'm like, no way. And God's like, Yahweh. Is because on the 10 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords, the reason it is doing it is because he wants to be with you. It's leveling up. That's why he went quiet. He's spooked that he's afraid. He's like, can I do that? Dude, how traditional is Libra? Your Libra's kind of traditional or something. I mean, there's a little bit of indecisiveness. Like one minute he really, really is in love with you. The next minute he's a little nervous about it. But then after that, he gets a little more like he loves you again. Then he gets nervous again. So I'm going to give him points for one thing, Britt. And is that a short nickname for you? Oh my gosh. Anyways, anyhow, the thing on this is it's like, his indecisiveness is I'm proud of him for not sending you a billion texts to make you think he's love bombing you. At least with the 8 of Swords, he is putting himself in a self-imposed lockdown so that he's not like love bombing you. Hey, Brittany, how was your day? What are you up to? What are you doing? Brittany, are you there? What's going on? And then he goes when you reply because he's in this 2 of Swords mode, right? So at least he's being cool and like, okay, if I be cool, be cool. The thing about it is that it also is spanning a really long time since you guys have talked when we're going 4 weeks into it. But it does lead, it still says new career, who's this? I'm telling you, in the Virgo, off the grid with the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh, he still totally likes you, Brittany. Ace of Wands. Which is why he sees you as his divine counterpart to the Queen of Pentacles. He does not think he's good enough for you. He either thinks he doesn't make enough money to take care of you because he's kind of traditional and he wants to take on the dominant role. There is part of him indecisive, but he's like, to be honest, Archer, I don't know. So he's okay. I'll ask her. I'll ask her. That is Libra energy too. He wants to know if you're cool with like gender traditional type roles. Like, would you be the kind of woman that would like you cook the dinner if he helps do the dishes and he can be the breadwinner? You can still have your job if you want and stuff. So like that. But he's like, that could be a little bit of the indecisiveness too. Because right now he's sitting there going, Archer, I need a second job. I might need a third job. I want to buy Brittany a big old house and I want to take her out into the hills of Tennessee. And but you just go with it. Whatever your guys' dream view of that is or something. So yeah. I mean, he has a Libra, so he's being a little quiet. I mean, that's the part that tells me he's awoke. He's not your standard textbook Libra in the fact that he's not love bombing. He's like, I want her to think I'm really 10 of Pentacles. I'm really composed. I got my stuff in out together. I'm like, did you text her good morning? Yes. When? October 3rd. Oh, it's November. What? Yeah, it's November. Oh my God. Where'd the time go? This guy, he's the Tasmanian devil, isn't he? Like all over the place. He multitasks. He got a lot of open tabs in his brain. The thing on this is he's going to reach out and you'll get that. This is going to be something you got to worry about in the future too. Not the ghosting part, the fact that he can't keep track of time, right? So he's going to tell you like think about this, okay? Like you guys are married because it's in the energy and you guys got to go to like a PTA meeting or a thing for your kids in the future, like I don't know, 5th grade graduation, whatever, right? And it's like, now remember, honey, it's at 7. Make sure you're off work at 5, so you're home by 6 to get ready. I'll have a suit picked out and yada yada. And he's like, gotcha, Brittany, no problem. 6:45, he rolls in the driveway. I know, right? All you got to do to override that, go through your house and set all of your clocks 10 minutes faster after he moves in. All right. So like right now, Eastern time zone, it's 3:40 p.m. Like if I were dealing with this dude, like I would set all my clocks to 3:50 p.m. And he'd be like, why do you have all the old school clocks? Everything's on digital and phone. Oh no, I just like old alarm clocks. I like it old school. They're on Amazon for like $10. They're cheap nowadays. But you might have to help him with that a little bit. That's where he needs you in his life a bit, because right now you'd be over there being like, did you remember to do this, and call this? He'd be like, yes, no, I didn't. You guys are like Chef Baker energy. If you let him hit King of Wands, King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, he's working on this. He sucks at communication. You're going to teach him though. He's not being shady, okay? he really thinks he's bettering himself. And it's like, hey, did you notice a week went by? And he's like, did it? What? Right? It's like that interview when it was when the Beatles got off in the plane in '64 to come here for the Ed Sullivan Show. Ringo got asked on like he said it was great to be in Washington D.C. and they're like, you're in New York, and he's like, oh well, whatever it is, I'm just moving so fast. It's that kind of a vibe. Thing I would tell him if I was his buddy would be like, when you keep moving that fast, you blow right past the stuff that really counts, like Brittany. He'd be you guys are still a thing. He just really stinks at keeping track of communication. You should see how many notifications are in his phone. That dude doesn't check. Like I think he could be the reason there's like a Gmail class action lawsuit because he's never checked he's got like 10 gajillion notifications. So he probably keeps his phone in moon mode a lot too, on silent. That's the first problem. All right. He's fixable though. He's cool. All right. So I hope that helps. Okay. Next up's Devin. Yo, Devin, what up? All right, let's see. You're going to be at 11 exactly. Okay, what do you need to know right now? What does this card kind of got my attention? Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Right now, what your person's working on is a work-life balance. They're living on the edge because that was the thing, the way that they always put work in front of you anyways, where you just felt like you were just a maid or a live-in buddy system or a friend with benefits because they were like more worried about work than you. Two of Pentacles, so the Ace of Swords. So especially if you've wished it ever in the past, even when you guys were together or anything, if you were like, God, I wish he would just focus on me just a little bit more and a little bit. And like, that's what he's working on changing right now. So what you need to know is that even though it's still calm and silence, is that he is literally working on getting a work-life balance in order to reach out and communicate to you with the Ace of Swords, okay? If you don't do vision boards, you might wanna. Being told that it helps manifest, especially apparently you're really powerful because, or you already do them, because it also tells me there's a new job coming your way too. Like you got a couple things cooking on here right now. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. By the way, you are going to go get groceries in the next 7 days, right? Are you like getting ready to do grocery shopping or something, or you're something? But you like if you do like the online orders and have it delivered, you might want to like if you're interested in new love, you might want to go to the store this time because I'm being told somebody hits on you at the store. Just letting you know that. All right. Even if you're like, no, Archer, I'm waiting for this dude over here. Yeah. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Just so you know, you still get hit on the next time you walk into a grocery store. Straight up. Okay. Can't help it. Gonna happen. All right. Let's see. Next up is gonna be Aisha. What up, Aisha? Okay. Current feelings and energies you in Cancer. All right. We're gonna put you at 12:55 in a second. Okay, let's go. I'm preparing for tomorrow to collab with Frankie. Frankie gets the good timestamps. All right, current feelings. What are Cancer's current feelings for Aisha? What are Cancer's current feelings for Aisha? Two of Cups, engagement photos. I just gulped. Has he talked to your father yet? He's like, I'm going to do that. Even if her dad said no, I'd be like, well, sorry, sir, with all due respect, I'm going to propose. Oh my word, so it's going to go from like nothing to just, I miss you, marry me? Star card, yep. Hangman, yep. Nine of Swords. Yeah, mind blown. Two of Wands. You're not even going to recognize him. Your Cancerian is completely changing in the time apart. Eight of Swords to the Two of Swords. Totally. Have some hope and faith in this one that he's going deep during the Mercury retrograde with the Hermit card to the Ten of Pentacles. Star card on the Hangman is telling me that right now his current feelings are that he doesn't quite know how you came into his life or why. Like, I mean, he remembers how you guys met, but he's like, I'm not used to this because he treated you the same as before. It's really a big thing of him not realizing that you were the one. That type of a thing. He wasn't ready. You are the one. He just wasn't ready. Nine of Swords. That's why he went silent. But with the Hangman and the Star card, his feel. See, he can't keep quiet much longer. Did you see that thing spin like a record? That was cool. Hangman to the Star card shows him on his own and healing, riding with the time. So in that energy with Two of Cups, it's that he's figuring out a way to reach it. I gotta say it, Aisha. You're Cancerian. Dude, two of Wands, Two of Swords, Two of Cups. I can't remember today if the twos came out for Cancer. I know there was like, I think every reading today from Cancer all the way to Libra had like two, 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 two repeating twos, I think. So the Cancer energy and the reading might even fit into this one. And the fact that like, it's going to go from silence, Nine of Swords, right? Okay, right now you're up all night playing Staring at the Ceiling on repeat, which it's a cool tune, but by about 2:30 in the morning, it's like, okay, I better put a different song on, right? Nothing against, none against the KP, you know, but it's Aisha, not me. I leave it on and just for the view counts while I go to sleep. It's cool. But anyways, so it goes from nothing to him texting you a picture of an engagement ring. That's the way the communication gets broken. It's not a hey, it's not a I miss you. You get like, I don't know if he just takes a picture of one from somewhere or if he goes online and Googles it or hops into a jewelry store's website and screen caps it. And I'm being told that the silence is broken by a picture of an engagement ring being sent to you. The Two of Cups is Cancer energy. And that's where I saw it because it literally even says engagement photos right on the card. Let me see if I can get you a bit of a time frame. Right out of the bat, rough draft, broad strokes is telling me somewhere around Aquarius or Pisces season. That's Valentine's Day. But I want to get more details. I want to get more specific because that's a really broad window. That could make me right really easily. Okay. And I know I really wanted to be a weatherman or a meteorologist, but that's the only job you can guess this close with accuracy. But anyways, nothing against my fellow meteorologists. I have a lot of friends who work in the news and work in meteorology, and that's what I wanted to. I made it through some of the science stuff. But anyhow, let's get more specific. So I've got the confirmation that you two spend Valentine's Day together in 2026. Okay, so you get to be his Valentine. Now let's see what else we got. The Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Virgo, and Aquarius. So Aquarius energy is really strong. Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Now, the pages, remember how I was taught to read is that the pages, they're young. They don't know what they want to be when they grow up yet, right? So this here in Page of Pentacles, it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I pulled Capricorn because the Sag came out on the Wheel of Fortune, okay? That it's the Jupiter energy on the Wheel of Fortune, that card of free will. Jupiter retrograding in Cancer right now. So the Jupiter retrograding is hitting him more than the Mercury retrograding is hitting him. Communication comes during Sagittarius season. By Aquarius season, which is Valentine's Day, you guys are a couple and back on the market. Baby, it's cold outside. That's okay. It's wintertime. Baby, it's cold outside. You don't have to go away. I'll stay here and use your blanket. We're going to cuddle on the couch. Well, that completely ruins that song, but heads up. I do see during Sagittarius season, okay, closer to Capricorn season, however, there is a cuddle night that you guys actually do meet up and you're cuddling on the couch. And that song, the real one, not my horrible way of butchering the lyrics, but the real song comes on. I literally see you guys cuddled on a couch and that baby is cool, that comes on, okay? So Sag season, things begin, which means the retrograde is this Nine of Swords energy. What's he doing right now? What's going on right now? What's he retrograding with right now? The Wheel of Archer, that's enough. Wheel of Fortune, he's making the plans to reach out during Sagittarius season, which that even tells me that he could reach out during the Mercury retrograde phase of Sagittarius season, because retrograde ends on the 29th. Sagittarius season starts around the 23rd. It'll be during the Sagittarius part of Mercury retrograde, and then it goes forward, and he's your Valentine, your funny Valentine. You make him happy. Anyways, I hope that helps. By the way, he'll come to your house. The cuddle scene I saw was at your place, just so you know. Chariot. You good. Love you, girl. Okay, next up is Light Seer. Empress, you're going to be at 19. Exactly. Okay, an energy check for you and Levi. You got it. All right, energy check for Light Seer, Empress, and Levi. What's up? Drove my Chevy to the Levi, but the Levi was dry. That is a horrible joke. Okay, Ace of Cups. Tell me more. Okay, I was right. Never mind. Ace of Cups, swipe right. He's going to reach out. The current energy tech, oh my word, 2 aces to confirm it. I really got a feeling that it's within the next week. Levi is getting ready to reach out. Maybe he didn't like my pun on his name and that upset him. 6 of Pentacles to the Empress. Get ready to receive a message that begins of equal and balanced communication, okay? He is working on getting himself in check. You remember how he used to fly off the handle? You can't do that no more. God's like, she can't take the temper. Okay. I mean, he was okay. He was okay, but it's just if he could have just dialed that down to an 11, right? The temper wasn't the greatest. Not always about you, but he really has to stop picking on things in the house just because they don't work right. Stupid door, stupid window. It's like you can't keep doing that. That kind of spooks Light Seer Empress. She's a Light Seer Empress. She don't need you walking around a house throwing snowblowers against trees or something. Aries energy. Anyways, Ace of Swords. Oh, I cannot. That's just a fun time right there. The Knight of Wands. Oh my God, do you know what he's doing right now? He's not going to a therapist or anything directly, but he is choosing to actually do his own work at home on YouTube. All right. He's actually a life coach. He's looking up TED Talks about like getting himself in check, controlling his temper, and a lot of digital research. I don't know how much because I see him doing notes. He takes a lot of notes now. I don't know if he used to do that before or if he was just a doodler or an artist, but he really he takes notes and a lot of screen caps. I think he actually has chose you and it's getting ready to happen. And that's why he's doing this research. He's taking responsibility. Levi is awakening. And I don't see he was a completely horrific King of Swords. Yes, he was. Okay, he was an unawoke emperor. I was trying to give him a benefit of the doubt when the King of Wands was sitting here with that big D energy on it. But then underneath it, it's like, no, King of Swords. The king voted in the high school tarot yearbook is most likely to get divorced or break up with a lot of people because of their loudmouth. It's 2 of Wands. It's the change on the 8 of Pentacles. So he is actually choosing to do the work. God's giving him a 3 of Wands alike in the 4 of Cups. Look, that's already him sitting there on his bed at night. Laptop's open, phone's open. He's looking up all this kind of stuff. This man's reprogramming his own brain because Tower card. He had something happen in his life that shut him down and he knew he had to change. A bit of a hit and rock bottom on his side, okay? So that's what brings him right back your way. I have a feeling he is totally, let me see if I can give you a percentage because I'm still pretty darn sure that he is one of the retrograders. He's going to retrograde. He's a retrograder. Totally. I mean, he's not super awoke to energies and stuff like that. I mean, Mercury retrograde loves people that are having awoke to, because then, it's just easy. It's literally just piece of candy, piece of candy. And that brings him right to you. The Hangman. I love it. Have patience. He's already dreaming and thinking about you with the 8 of Wands. He is actually literally obsessed on the 2 of Cups. 82% chance he will retrograde. Bonus points about the 28th if the date of the 28th resonates to you, which would be November 28th. It's a Sag energy. 5 of Wands. He's working on overcoming the shady energy on the 7 of Swords in silence, even though you don't think he even cares. That leads into the beginning with the Fool card, taking a risk, taking a leap and reaching out to you. You're like, no, I don't believe it. High Priestess, expect the unexpected. Sun card for happiness, 10 of Cups. Do you want me to keep going? We'll stop at the Moon card. Strong Pisces energy in that too. All right. So that's probably a lot about how he's dreaming about you. And he could have actually had a dream about a dead grandparent, 12th house energy. And the dead grandparent came to him and was like, what are you doing? You were supposed to be with Light Seer. And he was like, Grandpa, whoa, something like that. Okay. He has weird dreams. Anyways, on to Rohama. Levi has weird dreams. Okay. And I don't think it's the devil's lettuce or nothing like that. I think he just has a very creative, artistic mind inside that's just dying High Priestess for him to unlock it. That's why you're in his life. You're supposed to completely awaken to this. He could wind up sitting up here in a table someday. He's a very gifted channeler. That's why he has such a rough life, because he doesn't know he's got the power, right? You can't put a 15-year-old in a Ferrari and be like, here you go, here's keys, you'll figure it out. He needs a Light Seer Empress in his life in order to understand how to drive the Ferrari that is his own intuition. Okay, right? You guys be okay though. That's the cool part. Sag season is going to be epic for a lot of us, dude. Okay, Rohama. Let's see what we've got here. You're at 2428. All right, spied on Caden's live and could sense his sadness. Has it hit him yet? Connection still feels strong, even though I removed him. Okay. Is it because he hasn't let me go energetically and not sure what to do? All right, 10-4. I got you, girl. Speaking of Sagittarius energy, let's go. And you know, Sag and Gemini are the signs that are feeling Mercury retrograde the most. Well, Virgo and Pisces, yeah, it's the mutable signs. So understand that the confusion right now as a mutable sign, totally. Best advice on that, I'm being told, pull on whatever cardinal energy you have in your chart. Wherever you got Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, or Aries, pull on it, even if you got to pretend that's what you are. Okay, I'm an Aries today. Or go watch some Aries tarot readings. Even that. Not just mine, anyone you want. And be like, this is kind of weird and awkward feeling, but then it starts making sense. And you're like, oh, okay. All right. I didn't even need cards for that part. That was kind of cool. 5 of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Page of Swords. Wow, the 9 of Swords. That's a lot of air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Don't embrace your Gemini placements. Gemini is another mutable sign. That won't help. Libra. Wherever you got Libra in your chart, Raham, is a safe, it's a safe place. Your Libra placements are your safe place. Okay, now, okay, Capricorn and Libra. Capricorn and Libra. Skip Aries, skip Cancer. Capricorn and Libra. 5 of Swords. Okay, so here's what this is. Caden did try to put on a brave face, right? The thing about it is, seeing you there did kind of get him feeling some type of way. He was trying his best to hide it, okay? Because the thing on this is, he hasn't let you go energetically. He's still, it's that awkward phase right now in that he's unsure of what he's feeling. I don't want to knock him for a guy that claims to be kind of a woke. He's not quite there yet. But that's okay, because you're in his life to teach him that part, okay? Not my place to judge. Everybody's at their own stage in the journey. There's a lot of tarot readers that are higher elevated than me, so I'm not going to pick on him. But anyways, Emperor's card on the Page of Swords. The thing about this here is that he hasn't let you go energetically. However, by you maintaining this no contact on the 9 of Swords, even though you were there and you were spooking, you were snooping, you were looking, but you didn't say anything. It's kind of like the vibes of when you go into a TikTok, but you don't actually tap into the TikTok. You just leave the live screen open on the phone, right? So you can still watch the live, but it's like, you know, tap to enter, tap, and you know, you don't. Yeah, my TikTok, we'd probably have 200 or 300 viewers if everybody would actually tap into the lives. There's some people are like, oh, tarot, I can't do that. Oh, but I'm going to watch anyways. That's sort of a vibe. So the thing on this is with the Page of Swords, by you sticking in this no contact, it's causing him to finish his awakening, okay? By you not engaging, not entertaining it. That's why you're feeling very unsure about what to do, because you don't want to do no contact, okay? He's got to miss you. He thought he had control on this, all right? That's usually how a lot of people start, where they think they can pull one over on a Sagittarius, but you roll over the 9th house. Usually Sagittarius knows the game before the player runs the game on him, okay? And that's the vibes that are going on right now. As hard as it is, in order to maintain the no contact, it gives him the time during the retrograde to think about what he's doing, okay? The retrograde will turn him into a chaser. And I don't like the energies of turning into a chaser, because when you put it that way, it's like everybody in that case would wind up getting scared to be the first person to make contact, and that's stupid. That's why terms like chaser and runner and narcissist, they need to be used very carefully, because it's not chasing. It's making contact. It's the 5 of Wands. It's learning how to push through it. So, but by you giving, think of no contact as giving him the time to think about it. What if you were genuinely ticked off at him? Because I got an image here, okay? All right, go with me on this, Ro. Because you guys are married 5 years in the future, right? You got this awesome Fabergé egg. Your grandma gave it to you. It's old, or like a coat hook set, or a whatever, you know what I mean? But so the thing on it is, he breaks it. He breaks it. And he's got it, and like you're ticked at him, right? And so if that happened, I can see in your Sag energy, you would be able to 9 of Swords and go quiet on him, even married, living together. You'd keep it up until he snapped. Literally, you guys could live together, sleep together, and you would be able to Sagittariously keep. That's the way you got to do it right now. You're mad at him because he keeps hanging out with his work buddies instead of talking to you, right? That's why you're mad. I've had Sagittarius is mad at me. We're all humans. And I'll tell you what, Sagittarius is very good at that. You got that one look, that one little look, that whole oh, dude, anybody a Sag gives you that look, you're cooked. You know it. That's the thing. Right now, you're in a mindset. You're not in your Empress energy just yet. That's why you're still feeling like he has control of this, but he doesn't. You do. That's the thing. The more quieter you are, the more you don't show up and everything like that, you've got him thinking. And because of the energetical cord between the two of you guys that he hasn't let go of, that's why you're feeling his uncertainties, because it's not you. You're supposed to be totally sure, confident, you know exactly what you're doing, and you're being a Sagittarius right now. He messed up. You're upset at him, right? You better come back correct and apologize for it, right? I don't think he would take it that far to be like him, Caden being like, what did I do, Rohama? Oh, if you don't know, well, I'm not going to tell you that. Don't do that. Don't do that far. Don't go that far with it because he will reach out. Okay. If you give him some time on this, you're feeling his uncertainties because, first of all, he can't understand why he does feel this way about you because he's never really had feelings for someone. See why you were led into his life over Wade and everybody else? This guy's trainable, 5 of Wands. He hasn't been that hurt by everything. That's a big part. However, he's got an ego so big you could park a semi-truck in it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. All right. Pride always goeth before the fall, though, with the Leo energy. If you got that ability to get in the sword energy of the mindset of like, I'm mad at him. He messed up. He messed up. Girl, I'll tell you what, you do that in a week's time, you'll have like 6 dozen roses on your porch and be like, where did this all come from? Oh, yeah. Oh, when a Sag goes quiet, yeah, their people know that they messed up. Totally. All right. So the thing on that is you're feeling more of his vibes because what you're doing is actually working. Then you're getting confused because it's Mercury retrograde and you're like, oh God, this is me feeling bad for what I'm doing. I don't know what to do. You actually are doing the right thing. The doubt's creeping in. Maintain speed and heading, Mr. Lightaller. Okay? He'll learn. It just feels too real to him. In the 9 of Pentacles, he's single. He ain't got nobody in his life. That ego's so big, he's dating himself. And I'm not trying to pick on him. Hey, ask Frankie. I got a pretty big ego. Whatever. Fine. Accurate. Anyways, Caden's got a bigger ego. I had an ego like Caden's in my 20s. I've been there. Unwoke Archer was pretty stupid. Straight up. He'll grow up, bless his heart. You love him. You're just mad at him right now. Mommy and daddy are fighting, and we'll talk about this later. That sort of a vibe. All right. So I hope that helps. No, I don't want that one yet. I want this one. I want to use the stained glass for a little bit. Okay, Hayden Seal. What up, Hayden? How you doing? Let's put you at 3244. Okay, will A make up with his brother? Will A make up with his brother? Let's see. Will A make up with his brother? Will A make up with his brother? The Magician. Yep. During Mercury retrograde, too, by the way, 9 of Wands, Ace of Swords actually tells, here's the thing. I actually see A making the first contact and being like, look, sorry about this. And the brother actually coming back and being cool with it. 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, too. Justice. It actually does work out. Yeah, they'll make amends during the Mercury retrograde. You guys will be, or they'll be okay. I think it's actually got him upset, right? A kind of knows like what he did. He's like, I shouldn't have said that crap. That sort of a thing. I actually see A being the bigger man because he is. And I see him actually making first contact, but I see the brother reciprocating. Okay. He doesn't realize how much like his brother he really is. That's a thing. All right. Hope that helps. Page of Cups. It'll be okay. And you get to help him celebrate it being over because then he gets happy and his confidence comes back a little bit. And then he takes that happiness out on you. Anyways, I'm giggling because you know what I was just talking about. All right. Fancy Nancy. Let's see. What's up? All right. A little bit of alone time for you and Matu. Let's find out. Let's put you at 3404. All right. When Nancy and Matu going to have a little bit of alone time? When Nancy and Matu going to have a little bit of alone time? I literally just heard Wednesday. I just heard Wednesday. Hold on. The Chariot. The 4 of Wands. The Strength card. The 7 of Wands. You guys will talk this weekend and make plans for next Wednesday. Straight up. It's not tonight. I don't know why. Why isn't it tonight? This is a whole separate pull. It doesn't tie to any of these cards. This is the cards telling me that you guys talk over the weekend, make plans for Wednesday night, and he keeps them. And it's way more than just alone time. The Chariot to the Strength card tells me it is a very unpredicted, unplanned, whoa, Four of Wands event that you and Mattoon are dancing around the maypole horizontally, okay? Anyways, interesting Wednesday night for you guys. I guess nobody's going to church or Bible study at your house. What'd you do on Wednesday night? None ya. Okay, so you wait a little bit longer. Why can't it be tonight? Why can't it be tonight? The Knight of Swords, there's already plans tonight. If he made plans with you, he's going to bail on him because something else comes up with the Knight of Swords. God says it can't happen tonight. Why? You knew I was going to ask that. The Emperor to the Page of... Oh, good Lord. The Emperor in his life is making demands. Let's call it his boss. But this is also needed right now because it's just ticking him off more. You know what? He's gonna divorce his job. That's gonna be an interesting Christmas present for the Emperor. He's gonna have enough. Trust me, the reason he has to cancel tonight, you totally want it to happen because it's just enough that it ticks him off. Just enough. Right? And I know I'm not supposed to condone that, but that's what I'm hearing. Judgment. Yep. The Sun card. Yep. Trust me, the reason he can't do it tonight might suck for tonight, but long term, it is totally worth waiting until Wednesday. All right. And then you have to take next Thursday off. So if you've got any PTO time, just put in for it now. Don't. All right. I'm sorry, Nancy. I love you. All right. I hope that don't go put in for PTO time yet. I'm just giggling because I'm like, I would have done that. I have a date scheduled for Friday, so I need to take Saturday off. Oh my God, younger Archer was gross. No. Awoke me is looking back at unawoke me and just shaking my head. Annie on, carry on. Okay. Next up, Liv. What up, girl? All right, let's see. I already put the stained glass away. You want that stained glass? Stained glass was kind of cooking. It wasn't doing too bad. Let's see. I'm in a lot of pain waiting for the reach out from Z, holding as strong as I can. Okay, not to reach out to him. Do you think it'll be coming in second now? Okay, I got you. And why is it so intense? Yeah, I want to use stained. Let's use stained glass for you, Liv. Something kept pulling me back over to it, Al Pacino style. The stained glass tarot was like, gotcha, come on. All right, let's see what we got. Tap me back into the Libra Pisces energy, please. What is up with her Pisces? Okay, Six of Pentacles. All right, let's see what we got, Pisces. What you doing? Whoa. Queen of Swords reversed. He's not at peace right now. Okay, keep going. Eight of Cups reversed. Huh. Ten of Pentacles. The Queen of... Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Death card. It'll be before the end of Scorpio season. He's a retrograder. And I'm going to tell you what he's up to right now, okay? He's got no peace. He can't. He's Mick Jagger. He's Mick Jagger right now. He can't get no satisfaction. Wheel of Fortune, because he feels stuck with his current decision. Okay. Now I don't pull a third party. There's no Three of Swords, so it's not like he picked somebody else over you and he regrets it. Nope. He regrets his life decisions right now. There's no peace in his mind. Where he's at is not where he wishes to be, and he regrets it. Okay. It's the vibes of like if you make a move or something and then like buyer's remorse, like, oh man, I shouldn't have bought this neighborhood. I shouldn't have bought this house. Why did I move to this state? Something like that, where his life is not where it wants to be. Ten of Pentacles. See, that's the real estate card. All right. So the Queen of Cups into the Ace of Pentacles is telling me that if he can get through this part, then he'll reach out to you. He needs you in order to turn the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Cups back upright. Okay. The reason he doesn't have any peace is because you're not in his life right now. But you're not in his life right now due to his living situation that he does not love. Queen of Cups. He would rather be with you. All right, there's a timeline involved on this. 4 of Cups to the Death card. It says that he's a retrograder. He will reach out during retrograde. Right now, I need to know what he's hiding the silence behind. 8 of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords reversed. The Fool card, he's scared to take the risk. The Emperor and Judgment with Temperance. It's the balancing out of his ego, his own emotional maturity. Okay, I'm not trying to pick on your Pisces, but he's a bit of a player. And he is trying to cold turkey player vibes. That's why he's quiet. Okay? It's not that he's cutting out other women or nothing like that. That's not a thing here. It's the fact that he's trying to assess himself to be ready to move forward. He is not. The more he Mercury retrogrades and reflects back on the stuff that he has done in his life, he's feeling shame. That's why he's silent. It's almost like he's judging himself and like, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough for Liv. I'm not good enough for anybody. What happened to my life? It's a little bit of self-inner turmoil. Now, he's going to be able to clear that out. Okay, the retrograde will let him do that. He wants to be with you. And then the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. What I'm seeing here is before we get to the end of retrograde, granted, it could cross over into Sag season. It's a toss-up or it's a cusp energy. I'm going with it. November 22nd. Scorpio Sagittarius vibes, the 1-1, the 2-2 that brings in the Ace of Wands. The reason he reaches out is because he wants you. It's as if in the silence right now, the tension that it's creating, you guys wind up with makeup boom boom. And that is part of the thing that's driving him. He wants to be back with you because Liv, don't be upset. Nobody does it like you do, straight up. Knight of Cups. That's why he's going to make you an offer. If you can hang in there, you do. Jeez, the Virgo reading might even work with you, Liv. It is totally best to hang tight and stay quiet. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. You have all 4 aces. You have the 11-11 card. Girl, I knew it, Lightseer. I told you. I knew it. I love it, girl. Liv, for that sign to come in while I'm doing your reading, and I don't see the chats. They scroll too fast. I don't have my glasses on. I saw that Lightseer's Empress got the phone call. That's a sign for you that yours is coming. Okay, you got all 4 aces, and that's the instant sign. As soon as I got the confirmation on the 4 aces, he'll be calling you by November 22nd at the latest. If he can make it that long, I will be shocked. Allie is right too. You're right, Allie. There were 8. We saw all 4 aces came out of all 4 decks for Virgo. Wherever you or him got Virgo in your chart, check out Virgo's reading. King of Wands into the 10 of Wands and the Devil with the Lovers. The fact that he doesn't have you in his life will bring him back because the whole I want to stay single, the whole I want to stay single, hyper independent, that's what he's getting rid of right now. There's no peace because as he grows up, he's outgrowing that stage in his life. It's like he's still trying to put on the starter jacket and it's like, bro, you're not in school anymore. You can't wear that clothes. I wore this in college. I'll get it on. I'm like, no, you won't get it on. Go buy a new size. You're older now. You've grown up. That's a bit of what it is. He no longer wants to be in player energy, but he hasn't outgrown it yet. Okay, so it's that adjustment period that he's going through right now during the Mercury retrograde. That's all. Hang November 22nd. Can you make it to November 22nd? You hang tight. Since we're all here in this energetical circle, Sag energy, a bit of what I told Rohama may apply for you, Liv, in the fact that think of it as though your Pisces messed up and did something bad. All right, not cheating or anything, broke something very important to you. I'm liking that analogy. Broke your favorite coffee cup, right? Or something like that. I don't know. Whatever, insert coffee cup, Liv. Because I know right now you're like, I miss him. How could I be mad at him? Because he broke your coffee cup or whatever. Insert whatever coffee cup means. Okay, so at the moment, the best thing here, we're playing devil's advocate, is you're mad at him. And you know what? He knows what he did. Right? And if he don't know, you're not going to tell him he broke your coffee cup, right? He broke your coffee cup. He broke your squirrel, right? And so by doing that, that'll give you the minute to be like, you know what? He better apologize for being so quiet. I swear when he messages me, Knight of Cups, I'm going to get... Hold on, my phone just went off. Justice, I'm okay now. It's fine. We fixed it. Maybe that'll help. All right. Okay. Six of Wands. You guys will be okay too. Our sign is Light Seer Empress getting the phone call, followed by you getting all four aces. Okay. Your Pisces is a total retrograder, and if he wasn't stuck where he was at right now with a life decision, he'd already be home. Okay. It might just be the distance or something between the two of you guys, right? And like, yeah, that's what it is, because like an energetical distance, and he's got to figure out how to get back to your neck of the woods because he left, and now he's mad, and now he's worried because he took your favorite coffee cup with him on the road trip because his was dirty. He's like, I'll just take hers, it'll be okay. And he left it at the gas station in Oklahoma, driving in a Pontiac, just about to lose his mind. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Don Williams, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with a Pontiac either. It's a Pontiac. That handsome devil bandit. So that might help get through. He's told you. Okay, insert water bottle instead of coffee cup. There you go. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. Oh, man. Everybody, family, what would happen if your man kept your coffee cup or your water bottle? Yep. I know. I know. All right. You're gonna be fine, girl. All right. We are all soul cycles here. So basically everybody's reading property ties together. Life hacks. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay. He kept your water bottle. No. No. That'd be like if somebody kept Bill's strap. Right? And I'd be like, where that strap was a reproduction of Paul McCartney's strap. What? Anyways, all right. Oh man, when your Pisces apologizes to you, oh my goodness, it's gonna be crazy. All right. Anyways, we're good. Jersey girl, you're up next, and you're at 4646. Oh, now that's a timestamp you could write home about. I like it. All right. All right, Jersey girl. Wait, hold on. Why my screen refresh? Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Keep it up, computer. I'm going to turn you into a black and white UHF TV. No, this is actually a really good computer. Okay. I don't want to give you a different timestamp. I like that one, Jersey girl. Okay, do I have to worry about Derek being unfaithful? Do I have to worry about Derek being unfaithful? Does Jersey girl have to worry about Derek being unfaithful? The Eight of Wands. No. He's still coming your way. That's the card of communication and something that's it's still moving forward. You guys are it's that scene in the movie where you guys go about in your own separate ways before coming back together at the end of the day for your individual adventures. Ten of Swords, Ace of Cups. Get those thoughts out of your head. You got the devil tempting you that Derek might be unfaithful. On the Hierophant side of things, from a higher non-biased perspective, if we step back and we look at you and Derek's connection, non-bias, okay? No personal connection to it. It's why surgeons don't operate on family. We look and I see here that in this one, Eight of Wands, he's working on coming your way. You're still his focus about going through the lessons he's facing while you guys are apart in order to come in correct for you. So he's already on the return flight path. Ten of Swords, especially with the good old Pope here coming up, Pope Leo. Anyways, the Pope's letting you know, don't you overthink it. The devil's trying to plant out in your head. The Ace of Cups, he is currently working on returning so you guys can have a fresh start with the Ace of Cups. Okay. No Three of Swords, Four of Swords. He's on his own. He doesn't have time for anybody else. He's just doing himself. All right. He's kind of coming across in a vibe. What he's telling me is like, Archer, I'm not seeing anybody else. I go home and spend time by myself. I think about her. I think about other stuff that's going on. And I ain't got that much money right now to go out anyways. I'm not exactly Rockefeller. I'm like, oh, that could be a part of what's making a little bit of the delays. Not so much the unfaithful, also besides the fact that he doesn't got enough money to go on a date with anybody else, is that he's not unfaithful. Part of him, Ten of Swords, doesn't feel like he can do this yet. That's like, he's like, I got enough money. I can't support this. That sort of a thing. He's just in his head a lot. All right. So Knight of Cups still shows him reaching out and coming your way, though. All right. It's still on the right path for you. It's just that I think in reality, his bills are stressing him out. You know, maybe he's recently made a big purchase that he shouldn't have, and buyer's remorse or something coming in. Like when somebody buys a big house just before a bubble bursts or something, you know, that sort of, somebody bought a house in like September of 07 or whatever, August, whatever, you know what I mean? Okay. but he's still going to get himself on track so he can come back your way. By Sag season, you guys will be doing okay. All right. Okay. Angel eyes. What is up? Let's see. You are at 49.49. All right. I will try Angel eyes. I've got about 600 emails still left to go. I'm trying to get through. I don't get it's like I'm working on it. I will try. I will try my hardest. A lot of emails. Okay, let's see. And sometimes I like to sleep and have personal time too. Archer has his life. But all right, I will get to it. I'll look for it. Okay. You're gonna be at 50-15. All right, let's see. Is it done or will it work out? All right, got you. Actually, hold on. When did you send it? I have a lot of emails. When did you send it, AE? I'm looking. I got my phone here. I'm looking. There we go. That's a lot of emails. I wish I had time to be able to reply to all these. Oh my God, I wouldn't sleep for a week. Holy moly. When did you send it? It's like, whoa. I'm looking. I promise I'm looking. Oh, maybe she's not in right now. All right, I can't, hold on. I'm gonna keep looking for a second. Wow. I haven't found it yet. I made it back. I'm back to Sunday. I made it back to Sunday so far. Don't see it. I'll keep looking afterwards. I'll look afterwards. I still got to make some title cards and go through and do some of the emails. I'll work on it. I will. All right. Let me, in the meantime, try to get this because that's wow. I'm gonna set the phone down. That's an insane amount of emails. That's extremely overwhelming. Okay. Anyways, I might get another day off in somewhere in like 2029. No, work ends at 5 for Archer from now on. All right. What do we got for AE? You're going to be, let's put AE at 52. Exactly. All right. Yeah. Yeah. No, Archer's getting his life back. Work's done at 5. All right. The 7 of Swords, the 9 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, into the 7 of Cups. It's only over if you want it to be because you have other options in the direction that you could go. But in this case, it's not over between the two of you guys at all. It's the fact that he doesn't have enough time. This is going to be a little bit of that struggle in the relationship and the fact that until he balances some of his stuff out, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and gets like his emotional stability in check, 7 of Cups, then he'll be ready for this. He's got too much going on. He stretches himself a little bit thin. So I don't see it being over yet. He really just needs to start telling you the truth about that instead of just going silent. It would really help if he was just being honest and telling you, I can't tonight or I can't this weekend. I already had plans. When he does say that, though, he's being honest, okay? Because there's still this period between the two of you guys of having to blend schedules in order to get everything to work right. I don't see anything that would give me a flag that he's like, nope, I'm done with Angel Eyes. No. Yeah, star card. Totally. That's that. Yeah, he ain't done with you. So it is okay. He stretches himself so thin. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, and the Moon card. This here, it's still a slow burn, but it's still happening. This will be overdone with, and it'll be much more 6 of Pentacles into Capricorn season. He needs help with this part, AE. That's a big part of it. If he would actually open up, like, and tell you that, you might even, I could see you being like, well, I'll help you with that or something. I don't know if whatever he does for a living, but it's something that like, because like the image I saw was like back when I had my car accessory company, like I had a friend that had kids, right? And so when I was over at his place, when he had them on that weekends or, whenever his visitation times were, I'd let the kid, like I was uncle to them. And so I'd sit there and they would help me make the remote start. This was back when you actually had to put a remote start in a car separately. All right. That sort of a thing. But I would have the kids sit there and they would help me prep the wiring so that I already had the stuff ready when I went to go install it. And it's that kind of a vibe that I could see whatever he does that AE, you would be like, oh, well, I could help you with that. And all of a sudden it actually grows into a couple activity that you guys can do together. He's still very 9 of Pentacles where he's trying to do it all on his own. And that's why he gets quiet. That's all. Ace of Swords. Communication's still going. It's not over on this one yet. And it can pick back up by Capricorn season that you guys can talk this out. And I don't think it takes that long to bring it up. It's from like Scorpio into Cap season. It keeps getting better and balances out over the term of that time. If that makes sense. Okay. All right. You guys are still together by Aquarius season. There's a lot of Aquarius energy in there. So I can actually confirm off of this reading AE that you guys are still together when we get into New Year's and Aquarius season. All right. Okay. Allie, when will there be movement? Which one? Which one's yours? Have I gotten to yours yet? Maybe you're still okay. There's Angel Eyes. Okay, cool. All right, Jenny Cooper, Carla, Princess, Sage Moon. I'm not sure. I don't see your super chat. So hang on. I'll get to it. I'll get to that. Hang on. Let me switch another view. I don't see the super chat. I'm just answering your question. Let's go for it. I got you. All right. When will there be movement? When will there be movement for Allie? When will there be movement for Allie? In the next 4 weeks. That means your person's a retrograder. 4 of Cups tells me 4 weeks. At some point in the term of the retrograde, your person finally gets overwhelmed with the silence between the two of you guys and needs you in his life, and that leads to the message, Page of Pentacles. So your person is totally one of the retrograders. All right. Star card. Oh, how you'll know is you'll have a different ex reach out first. You'll get it like your phone goes off and you're like, oh my God, maybe it's him. Oh God, it's this one. Ugh. And you sit your phone down, walk away. The next one that comes in, you pick your phone up. You're like, I already ignored the first message. Is this guy going to send me another one? God. Oh my God, it's him. And you freak out. Okay. So I hope that helps. All right. Next up, let's see what we got. Where'd it go? There it is, Jen. Okay. Hi, Jen. What you up to? All right. You're going to be at 5656. All right, let's see. Details on the connection between Danny and you. Is he interested? Should I initiate more or let him? And any timelines? Okay, let's see what we got. 10 of Cups. Pursue this. Ace of Cups. This is just getting started. Okay, hold on. Knight of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is this is just getting started. This is why there's still this lull, because you guys don't know as much about each other yet in order to really get full communications. It's still kind of dreaminess. 10 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. What I'm seeing here on this with the Knight of Wands to the 7 of Cups, yeah, I got confirmation that it's fair game. Anytime during Scorpio season that either of you could make contact, okay? This one here shows that if you start taking the lead on it, he will eventually reciprocate. All right. You might have to use a little bit of 9 of Pentacles verbiage to get it across right. Like Virgo energy to like rethink the message before you send it in a way to like, you're still kind of teaching him. Okay. This guy is very used to not opening up. 7 of Cups. He's had people accuse him of love bombing and stuff like that. So he's been mentally beaten into submission to not communicate. He's totally willing to open up. You just got to kind of explain it to him. It might even be a communication to be like that you don't mind fun text or that you don't mind the faster interaction. He thinks he's actually doing this right. He is interested, and that's why he doesn't want to mess it up. All right. He's thinking like by keeping quiet's the cool way to go because of what his ex put him through. 5 of Wands. He's still learning King of Cups, your love language. And with the 3 of Wands, in the next 3 weeks, it'll slowly start to take off more. Okay. You are totally cool to initiate. Totally. The energy during Scorpio season is absolutely right. That you're not putting pressure on or oh gosh, maybe I'm texting him too much. He's recording. He's learning how to do it. Oh, okay. She's receptive. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles. You're teaching him. You guys are working on it. All right. It's a big lesson in communication. He's not like any of your past people. You're not like any of his past people. So you guys got to learn. There is no blueprint. There is nothing you guys can base it off of to go, okay, well, this is how this worked with this person. You both are in total uncharted territory, but it is still fair energy and fair game to go with it. Okay. So you're okay to make communications too. Be cool with the fact that it takes him a while to respond. Okay. That's all. He's not one for a jackrabbit. And I'm being told he's not one of them guys that the phone is glued to his hand. Okay. So he gets to it when he gets to it type of a vibe. He's not like the phone's not an appendage. He's rather independent. He can actually survive without the phone in his hand. That sort of a thing. Okay. All right. But no, you are not doing anything to like inhibit him or make him or no, none of that stuff. You're actually cool. It's actually as if you're getting the okay a bit to, you can crank it up a little bit more. You're doing good. You've dipped your toes in the water. Decent temperature. It's cool. All right, let's go a little further and see where it goes. Totally cool. Totally awesomeness. I dig girls that reach out first and make contact and that stuff instead of being like, oh no, I got to play a game. I got to wait for him to reach out. I love girls that take the initiative. I mean, that's confidence right there. Even men find that sexy. Okay, next up is Carla. Carla, you're going to be at 1 hour 27. And thank you so much for that super chat. You are like beyond generous, Carla. I love you, girl. Spinny hugs. Make sure you're looking after yourself too, okay? Okay, let's see. Just an energy check with you and your Virgo. Okay, everything going with the flow and everything going well. All right, for sure. I got you. All right, fill me in on what's cooking with Carla and her Virgo. What's up with Carla and her Virgo? All right, the 8 of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Temperance card. Actually, I see your Virgo reaching out during Sag season. Interesting. We've waited for that for a while. The Tower card, because he finally goes through something on his side of the fence that clears the pathway and he needs you. I don't know what memory is going to get jogged up. Something in this Tower card gets brought into his energy. Something happens. Nothing bad on his side, but it's something that only Carla can fix. The Devil. Okay. He has a death in the family. Somebody of old age. Now, I'm not bad stuff or nothing. It's like his grandma dies and she's 100 type of a thing where whoever it is that passes in his family, the energy I'm seeing is that the person who passes is sitting there like, I'm 100, please take me. I'm ready. I'm beyond ready. That sort of thing. But to him, it's a tower moment. Okay, to the family, it's a tower moment. So this is a thing that for some reason only you can handle helping him through this. Somehow it triggers a traumatic memory that he needs you. All right. 8 of Swords, King of Wands, that leads to Temperance. During Sagittarius season, after a very long time apart, you and your Virgo begin reunited and it feels so good. Carly, you're coming to the end of a separation in December. And I'm being told he's I don't know if I know your guys' living situations. It tells me he moves closer to you. Page of Wands, Sagittarius energy with the Page of Cups, Pisces energy that comes in on this. You're going to hear from your Virgo in December, and he's going to let you know he's coming your way as a result of everything that happens so that you guys can go forward and be together finally. The rewards for your wait have shown up, right? Ace of Pentacles, I'm out. Shut the front door, I'm out. And the Emperor, the unawoke masculine returns in the Ace of Pentacles, my favorite ace out of the whole deck. Carly, you gold, girl. 6 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. He's going to start planting seeds. You're going to like liking a post or like, have you been getting a phone call from a number you don't recognize? Because I think with as long as it's been, he may have a new phone number. Totally. But yeah, Ace of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune. Cancer, Sagittarius energy, and the 10 of Wands. This is how long it took. This is how long this phase of the separation took. 10 of Wands, Sag season. That's where he reaches out. The Ace of Cups. You guys begin again. You guys got to get to know each other all over again. He's changed. You changed. You guys have grown into exactly what each other wants. 6 of Wands. I'm out. Caitlin Petty shows up. You get Caitlin Petty showing up on a white horse being like, hey, Carla, here's your Virgo. Uh-huh. Don't know how you pulled that one off, but that's impressive beyond belief. That's some super Sag energy. I love that for you. This gets wrapped up for you in 2025. You deserve it too, girl. All right. Next up is Shells. What we got for you, Shell? All right. Let's see. You're at 104.14. Picked up Lexi. Okay. You picked Lexi up on the 11th at 222. Oh, I love that. Oh my God. That is beautiful. All right. Oh, she wants me to use this deck. Hold on. Okay. She wants me to use this deck. All right, Lexi, what you got? What you got? Take me out of the box. Your Lexi is a sweetie. She got some sass inside of her. Is that why she used to bark out the window at the neighbors? The Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Sun card, and the Six of Swords. She's doing pretty well right now. The High Priestess to the Sun card. She's actually right now just spending a lot of time with you energetically. She's still in the house with you. All right. The Empress, because she still wants to be with her mommy. Straight up. Okay. Even though she's made it across the rainbow bridge successfully with this Seven of Wands, all the obstacles being cleared out of her path, she looked at fur baby St. Peter and she's like, I just want to hang out with you for a little bit longer. So granted, she could go and cross fully over and wait, but she actually chose to stay in a little bit of an energetical purgatory and hang out with you. All right. So she's still around you. I mean, everything is energy on this one. Um, I think that's why you've been feeling cold lately. I'm being told something about cold and stomach aches because when you used to not feel good, was it like that she used to, like she's showing me this memory of like her just like, I don't know, like you're in a chair or something and you're not feeling good. Your stomach hurts or you're sick or something. And her coming, like maybe you had her on your lap or something, right? Because she's giving me the memory of like just her doing this on your stomach or something to like, hang on, mommy, I'll make you feel better. I got you. I'll help. I'll help. You know? So it's that kind of thing. And I did just hear, don't cry, mommy. It'll be okay. All right. Ace of Cups to the Hermit card. Remember to talk to her still. She likes how you used to talk to her. She likes your mommy voice when you talk to her, your fur baby. Okay. All right. Next up is, there we go, is Prince. Oh my gosh, how you been, Prince B? Oh my gosh, I've missed you. How you doing? What's going on? Good to see you. Spinny hugs. Totally. All right, you're gonna be at 106.40. All right, what's going on in my career and my love life with my lives? All right, let's see. We broke no contact and things seem slow. Okay, gotcha. Let me get a tap in. Let's see where it goes. Let's see where it goes. The Magician card, the Justice card, the Ten of Cups, the Death card, and the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Okay, this is going just fine. There's still a little bit of uncertainties because it's the awkwardness of how much is going to get brought up from the past. Can we trust each other going forward? Will it happen again? And are we going to be okay? All right. So the little bit of the slow movement is caution, just in order to move forward. Like in a way, you guys are still kind of sussing each other out a little bit just to kind of get it's testing the temperature of the connection. I'm going to straight up tell you, they're afraid of more fights. They are trying really hard not to instigate this time. Might be a reason why they're a little more quiet than usual, is they're really watching their words a little more carefully. The Ten of Cups, they want this to go long term this time. So they're being a little bit over cautious because they're very scared of messing it up again. They're actually trying really hard to Death card change, okay? See how on this Five of Pentacles, the door's not closed, the light's shining right through it. The door's already cracked open on this one, right? That's what's going on. You guys are you're both still hurt. What you went through is a lot. If you continue to proceed like this slowly, it'll take off. It'll work, okay? Now, one of the biggest things on this is a bit of that Five of Pentacles is giving me the energies of reflection, okay? Two of Swords to the Eight of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune on the Ten of Wands is, if you've got the ability to go far enough back to look at how the texting and the messages and stuff was when you guys first met before, it's telling me that's what they would like. The thing that they miss the most is how it was when you guys first got started. They would like that part. That's what they're trying to get back to. Instead of it just being a pickup right now, but it's that awkward because we just fought and we got to move. Right? They're like, is there a way to get back to how we used to text and act in the beginning? It's not that they're wanting to pretend like nothing happened. It's that they would really like it to be in that energy. Okay. They're slow to proceed because they're not sure how to do it. And maybe they don't have all the stuff saved in their phone anymore, but that's what they're looking for. So if you've got the ability to be like, God, how did we talk to each other back when we first met? What was that like? Even if you got to go back to your phone and look at the pictures, God's telling me that'll actually help give you some guidance into how to word what you say. And then they will instantly, that will change them and they will fall into line perfectly. That's what they're looking for. Okay. I like that they've done the work with the Eight of Cups and walked away from the problems of the past. So that's the biggest thing on the love side of things. They want this to work out, but they don't, because they can't figure out a way to say that to you and be like, well, hey, here's what's up. Is there a way we could just not talk about the bad stuff and pretend we just met again? Is there a way? Is there do-over, mulligan? Is there a way? Because then I could see how if it's taken out of context, you might think, oh, so what you did isn't important, or is my feelings aren't that. It's not that. They're not that way. They just really kind of would like it the way it was when you guys first met. All right. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Randy. Hi, Randy. What you up to, Randy? All right. Oh, wait, hold it. Take two. I just got stopped because you had the work question too. I got really focused on the love. Hold on. Let me go into your career. Take two. Sorry. All right. Career energy. What's going on in the career department? The lovers. I want a new job. One that won't make me sick. One that makes more money. One that doesn't give me the ick. The death card. What I'm seeing here is within the next 4 to 6 weeks, you have the potential of finding a new job that in the next 4 to 6 months, you're in a career path, a whole different change. And it's big money. 6 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles, which is your full 10 Pentacles. So it grows. By Gemini season next year, you're in a new job. And by Scorpio season next year, you're in a new home, a new living situation, and you're with your person. 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups came back from the love reading. All right. So the job you're in right now, you're not going to be there come Gemini season. I see you making a change for the better. And the money. Whoa. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, Randy. All right, Landy, let's see what we got on this. Randy, you're at 111.25. All right, 111.25. Anything new with her, and is she aware she needs to do the work? What's her next move, if there's any? Let's see. What's her next move, if there's any movement at all? Okay, I got the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, into the Lover's card. So yeah, no, the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. She is working on this. 3 of Cups. I know she comes across that she's partying, but even the partying that she's doing, this hanging out with friends, spending time with family and that, it is all needed to get her into this 9 of Wands in order to feel like she's alone. She's getting burnt out and she's getting sick and tired of the single thing. That's really all this boiled down to, the single life. She wants to still be single, all right? She doesn't like feeling like she's locked down or controlled or anything like that. Not saying that you did it. It's her perceived value on the thing. Oh, he was so controlling. Oh, he was... Not really. You kind of made a mountain out of a molehill, Inez. She's a sensitive lady. And there's nothing wrong with that. When you guys first started dating or first got married, I swear she'd be the first potential candidate for the woman that would wake up in the morning and be like, you cheated on me in my dream. I'm divorcing you. And you're like, whoa, it was a dream. And she's like, oh, sorry. Right? Justice card, Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon card. I do actually see her coming to that point by the next full moon of being at that where it's like, I don't like being the single person anymore. This ain't as fun as I thought it was. I think it's just a lot to do with the holiday season getting to her. She does still do some work. She's not really fighting it. The stubbornness is getting better, and it's definitely lowering down more. That holiday season will change her around a little bit more. Justice card. The Sag season seems like I know the retrograde's got her thinking, but I really feel like she's more of a Sag return. Yeah, 5 of Cups to the 2 of Pentacles. The holidays are going to make her miss you. Apparently, you guys have some good memories around the holidays because she's telling me the Christmas memories mean more to her than the Thanksgiving memories. Yeah, she's still on deck for some changes in December. God, I wish it would happen sooner on that one for you with the 2 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands, we got to get her into that. Something about the Sag season changes the energy. And I haven't pulled December energy yet to see, but a lot of it seems like we're 50-50 right now. Some of us retrograders return in November, but some of us wait till December. Inez is on for December that she needs that point with the Lover's card to kind of, realize she wants to get this back on track. That's another part on it too, is she's trying to work on clearing her space and her mindset so that her anger and her depression doesn't come out on you so much anymore. That way, it's very similar to what I was just reading for Prince, in the fact that one of the things on her mind, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, is is there a way to act like we did when we were first dating, when we first got together? Is there a way to overlook the big elephant in the room? There is part of her that doesn't reach out because she is praying that it could just be a like, Inez, you're forgiven. For yay, let's move on. Let's just keep looking forward. She's very nervous about having to like hash it over again for some reason. Yeah, Nine of Swords of the World card. So when she reaches out with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot to start moving this forward with the Knight of Swords, I do see that being the first thing. Is there a way that we can just not bring up what happened? Can we just move forward? She might say it, and the way she says it or text it may come across to you as though she's like trying to dodge the bullet or something. But in reality, in this one, she's just not wanting to dredge it up and have it result in a fight again. It's like she's getting ready to make the move, and she is working on feeling assured of herself that she will not allow history to repeat itself. She won't do it to you again. All right. It's a little bit of her own confidence. So all that does lead to her working on it too. A lot of thought. All right. So I hope that helps. All right. Next up is, let's see. Oh, Allie, thank you, darling. You didn't have to do that. Oh my goodness. You're so kind. And it's British pounds too. Greetings from the US. Greetings from the other side of the pond. Thanks, Allie. Love you, girl. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Okay, Sage Moon. Sage Moon, you're at 11540. What are Virgo's current feelings and next actions? All right, gotcha. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, thank you for the donation too. You guys, you are so generous. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. Love you guys. All right, let's see what we got. Sage Moon, you're awesome sauce. The Knight of Pentacles, he's working his way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Whoa, doo, doo, doo. Let it get away, da, da, praying every day. Da. That's his feelings for you right now. Why did I let Sage Moon get away? I am shocked and mind blown. This Mercury retrograde, he's seeing you everywhere. He can't go to a Starbucks without seeing the, oh God, they hired a barista that looks like you. Somehow, while Starbucks is ignoring all the striking employees who won't go back in and make their coffee. No. Anyways, the whole thing on this is that like they hired somebody, like he can't get away from you now. I didn't even bet you didn't even know you had a doppelganger that could make bear cups or something. But that's the thing. He can't get away from you right now. He's looking everywhere for you. See him looking at the map, using that strength card to find a way to reach out. Is that what it is? Award. Hold on. Here's what's up. Virgo got a new phone and the contacts didn't save. And he's lost your phone number. Right? Seven of Swords. Archer, do you have it? 8675309. Give that a try. Look. You know that TikTok Sage Moon? I think it's an Instagram meme too. It's just a meme, but it's that guy in the yellow suit behind the tree. And he's like, do you know the one I'm talking about? That's your dude right now. That's your Virgo. He's hanging out. He's like, he's trying to figure out a way to get a message to you, BG style, basically. All right. The Nine of Cups, the Hangman. I only pray she's like, he's going through blocked messages, deleted messages, phone numbers from old contacts, cloud accounts. He's like, he might eventually get to your number doing that way. I literally see him writing down a list of all these phone numbers that he doesn't know who they are. They're like 9 or 10 digit, just one blah, blah, and he's actually going to go down and text every one of these things until he finds you. Watch. The 10 of Pentacles, Archer, you're on the money. 2 of Pentacles. Is this Sage Moon Gem? No, this is your dentist's office. Sage Moon Gem? No, it's your uncle. Sage Moon Gem? Here's the thing, 8 of Swords. About 8 numbers down on this list is your phone number. He's going to he's putting some work in on this. He's putting some work in on this because he feels like he's lost you. Justice card. Yep, about the 8th number down, he actually reaches out to you. So you're going to get like your name, Sage Moon. You're like, yes. He won't reply back with this, but in his mind, he's going to be like, oh, thank God I found her. Kid you not, okay? Heads up. It'll be all right for you. Page of Pentacles. See, look at him looking out at the phone, being like, maybe this is her. Maybe this is her. Sage Moon, it's your father. Oh, sorry, Dad. Sage Moon. Sage Moon, it's your cow. It's your scout. Like he texted back the number for the toll road scam because that number was in his deleted messages too, right? The ones that's like, hey, you have unpaid tolls with your state, that spam thing. He even texted that number back because he's just running down a list of whatever he's got. Hang tight. He's gonna get to yours. You're about 8 number down on the list after he gets through all the spam stuff. He doesn't have that many people in his phone to block. It's not that long of a list, but he's working on it. Okay, I'm serious. I mean, it's kind of funny me looking at his responses to some of the texts that come back with, "Who is this?" You know, he's making a little fool out of himself. But that's right. He's earning it. He's earning his chops. He's earning his chops. Okay, what's up, Priyag? How are you? Oh my gosh, you guys are being so kind to me. I love you guys. You're gonna make a grown crab cry. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're at 120, right on the penny. Okay. Sorry, I keep missing this. You do no apologies needed here. You guys we're a family. No apologies needed. Judgment-free zone. All right, what's up with you and your Leo? I forgot your sun sign, Priya, because Leo and Cancer had some wild readings earlier. Basically, the Cancer and the Leo reading from today was like a part 1 and a part 2. It was like, it felt like, I swear, it turned into one long reading. It was so cool. But okay, Leo energy. Tap me in and turn me into to Priyag's Leo. What do we got for Priyag's Leo? The Tower, the Fool card, the Sun card, and the 5 of Pentacles. Nice. He regrets shutting the door on you. And I'm only saying nice because he's dealing with a little bit of regret on the Magician card to the 4 of Wands, the Twin Flame energy, and the card of Reunion. Look at how happy you guys will wind up being. So he's actually, he's making plans. Okay. At the moment right now, he's still like, his own shame is kind of out stubborning himself. He is having a very hard time swallowing his pride and just making contact. He wants to. His pride, well, if I do, it makes me lesser of a person, or no, I must stand on my principle. And his own energy is fighting him, going, Priya makes you happy. Just reach out. No, nope. I said my piece. I got to stand by it. I wish I'd never blocked. Why did it even have to happen? In reality, it's like, hey, Leo, just unblock and send the message. Oh no, then my pride goeth. And then I would look at your Leo and I would say, hey, pride goeth before the fall, right? What I'm seeing on this one is you're like, he going to retrograde, okay? And I don't know why I said that with my Southern accent, except the fact that I miss Nashville really bad. But the thing on that is he going to retrograde, all right? And the thing about it is that the next actions are to take a calculated risk. He's going to overcome it. The FOMO overrides it. This retrograde is just hitting him hard, okay? Different than any of the past retrogrades he's gone through. And that's where it is that the pride does go with, and he falls. It's not a good fall. It's a good fall. It's not a bad one. It's literally, it's so many people get stuck in this point of like, oh, well, I'm not swallowing my pride. Oh gosh. Or if I reach out, I'll get rejected or something like that. I see him taking the risk, and Leos are good at taking risks. I've known some Leos that have done some pretty crazy stuff and pretty crazy risks in their days, and they've all survived it. It's made me kind of grip my hands sometimes, but Leos have been known to do crazy cool stuff. Your Leo will do it too. He's very textbook Leo. Very follows the textbook case. Just an unawoke masculine that's starting to awaken. That's all. It's like that vibes that, and the thing is, 10 of Swords, it's all in his head. That's the thing. Like, let's say, okay, he hasn't brought this up to anybody. If he would actually just grow up a little bit, maybe talk to a parent or talk to one of his bro friends, right? And like, you know, I've been really thinking about Priya a lot lately. Why aren't you talking to her? You guys should fix this. You guys should make this work or something like that. You really think so? He thinks everybody's going to be like, oh, don't you go back to an ex. Ex is an ex for a reason. Shut up with that stuff. You know, he wants to be with you. And if he talked to his friend circle or whoever it is, they'd be like, I'm surprised you guys didn't get back together already. He thinks everybody would judge him for it. In reality, they all want you two back together. See, he's building his own conspiracy theory that like, it's all for the wrong reasons, when in reality, everybody knows you guys would be happy together. 3 of Cups. He'll reach out in the next 3 weeks and close this thing up, and so you guys can get together and go forward. You guys do wind up married next year. All right. It's going to move rather fast, but this will be all right. It'll work out well. That's the biggest thing. His pride is getting in his own way because his own perception on things is backwards. Everybody that he thinks will look at him and be like, how did you go back to Priya after everything you said? He really thinks everybody that he's talked bad about you in the past to, right? When he made himself out to be the victim more, He thinks they all still remember that. They all got on with their lives. That's the thing. He thinks he's the center of everybody's universe. If he reached back out to that one person when everything first went down, oh, Priya's crazy. She went off on me. It was awful. If he reached back out and said, I think I'm going to go talk to Priya, they'd be like, oh, I thought you guys were still together. He'd be like, do you not remember when I told you about the fight? And they'd be like, no, we have a life going on. Like the friend he's talking to about it's like, no, I have a relationship that's having issues too. I don't have time to worry about your relationship. He's like, but I'm a Leo, right? So the thing is, he thinks everybody's worried about, and he's going to get judged for going back to you. In reality, everybody just wants him happy, and they really don't care what he does with his life because it's his life. He worries so much about being judged because of how people his whole life have judged him. In reality, everybody just wants him happy, including you and God above. He'll retrograde. 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh, Caitlin Petty's going to be busy bringing everybody rewards and stuff on this, riding in on that white horse. Holy moly. This is literally like you know how what's his name got served with that the AI guy, whatever, Sam, whatever his name is, Sam Kinison for all I care. But you know how he got served during a talk he was giving and they were like, here's your papers and stuff. This is literally the vibes of like Caitlin just shows up, you know, just going to area, going to do a little concert, no problema. And like there's somebody from the Country Music Academy there waiting for her to be like, by the way, you're winning an award. And what? You know, Lainey Wilson's jealous and Ella Langley's jealous. So there are a few people that'll be jealous about you guys working things out, but that's literally just because you've got 2 other people in your energy that really want you, but they know your heart belongs to him, right? So 2 people will be upset and hurt that you guys work out, not their problem. Everybody in his friend circle, judgment card, he's judging himself. The rest of his friend circle is like, dude, just go be happy. We don't care. We do, right? He's like, but, and they're like, but, shut up. He's got that one friend that's like a mom to him. That's like, the only but I need to see is yours making way for that phone to give her a call and get this back on track because we're all getting tired of hearing you talk about. He doesn't shut up about you. It's so crazy. He's not talking to you, but he's talking to everybody else about you when nobody else cares. They just want you too happy. Oh, he's going to hit a brick wall with that one where he's going to be like, oh, okay. And he's going to start talking to you about it. Heads up, he'll retrograde. He's a Scorpio retrograder. He'll do it before we cross into Sag season. Okay. All right. So I hope that helps. And Allie, hon, you're so kind. You did not have to do that. When I make it over to UK to go see Liverpool and London and everything. All right. Rahama, maybe, I don't know if we can afford her. Maybe we can get her to play at your wedding. You got to leave all your money in her guitar case. Big budget. No. Anyways, I hope that helped everybody. All right. And guys, I'm going to scoot to get out of here to finish post-production. I got some stuff to do for Frankie. Remember, her birthday's tomorrow, and we'll be doing the collab. All right. So once I get all that stuff, I might release it later tonight just so it can sit and simmer. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm going to embrace my Sagittarius placements and release it whenever I feel like it. I better remind Frankie she's working with a Sag tomorrow. Yeah, my Cancer placement I need a break from my Cancer placement. Anyways, all right, good to Andy. Andy's here. Don't worry, my hand protected my head from hitting the table. I still got about 6 weeks left for my insurance quotas. I love you guys. All right, y'all. I'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern time for Frankie's birthday and the all signs. All right. Me and her are going to be there and hang out with you. Oh, there's a monkey emoji we could use for that. That would really help my head. Anyways, I never thought of using the monkey emoji for that one. That's a good idea. All right. Allie Angel, I love you. Spinny hugs, girl. Spinny hugs, Allie. Everybody, thanks for hanging out and being a part of this. We did it. We're good. I'll see you all in the morning. All right. Happy early birthday, Frankfurt. See you guys tomorrow. Is there anything else I got to say, or are we good? Are we good? We're good? It's all right? It's all right? All right, let's go forth, be fruitful, and multiply. What was that about? I am shutting my pie hole now. Peace and love.